Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition, the start of a fresh season. But we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Shed in at point guard.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Back to you, B.A.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And Cleveland has possession following the three-point basket by Toronto. Back to Wade. 6 to shoot. From downtown, the 3 from Mitchell. First shot won't go.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Shed. Back to Ingram. And here's Pirtle. Here's Shed. This one for 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And Pirtle has improved as a passer. Good at getting it to his teammates on time and on target.
Harden to pass to Mobley. Mobley on a screen. Harden surveying the D. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Takes a 3. Mobley, no good. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Barnes. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Graham.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
And that one misses. And last season, the Cavs were pretty healthy through the regular season, but that luck deserted them in the playoffs, Richard.
And I think that and that they didn't have a lot of competition in their first-round matchup did not set them up to succeed.
Good on the second one. You know, Grant, with Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby all winning on new teams, you wonder, did the Raptors have to blow it up?
You know, B.A., it's a fair question, but Toronto's front office saw a ceiling. So the question is, can they do better with this rebuild? And it remains to be seen.
Here's Wade. Cleveland again missing. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Shed. Pass to Ingram. Pirtle with a screen on Mitchell. Ingram, the pass to Pirtle. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Cavaliers trail by 7. On the wing, Wade, guarded by Barrett. Outside Harden. To end the drought. And he lays it in.
In the paint, Harden, man, he's just a tough guard. If you get too close, you know that this man is a master at drawing fouls.
They set the screen. Ingram against Mitchell. Now here's Ingram. Defense is right there. It's good. Ingram's got 5 points.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Mobley up top. Now here's Harden. He's guarded closely. Fires the 3. And Mobley good for 3.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
Outside Ingram. Mobley grabs the board. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 4. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Wow. Barnes straight down the lane for the jam.
Pass to Mitchell. The 3. Rebound Toronto. Their last encounter in Toronto.
They really took a smart approach against this team the last time they faced off.
To the inside. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's the break. A nice shot by Mitchell.
In the open floor, very few people can stay with Mitchell.
Toronto leading by 4. Outside Barrett. Pass to Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
And when I say almost nobody does it better, I basically mean nobody does it better than Harden. He is so talented at getting contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
Merrill, he's checked in for Wade. And while the Raptors are rebuilding, they're not bottoming out like some teams out there, Grant.
Yeah, they have some pieces. I mean, some young guys who can really play. And with the lottery odds flattened out in the play-in tournament, that middle road is more agreeable than in years past.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barrett's got his second bucket of the night.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
All alone. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. And that's now 6 points for R.J. Barrett.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Down low. Here's Mobley. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Mitchell against Ingram. Pass to Shed. The 3 is up. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
Pass to Pirtle. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And here's Merrill. No points so far. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Mobley. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Ingram against Allen. Outside Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Toronto needs to get off a shot here. And it's Shed missing.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Pass to Allen. Outside Barrett. Here's Pirtle. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Toronto?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Tyson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Toronto also changed it up. Dick, he's checked in for Barrett, and it's Walter in for Shed. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. 6-point game. There's a screen from outside the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Right side Ingram. Pass to Pirtle. Now Grady Dick. Outside Barnes. 5 on the clock. The 3-ball. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
This team relies on Barnes to drill threes, just stretching out the floor.
Dick against Mitchell. Tyson with the bucket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Toronto leading by 7. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you, Brian.
All for one. Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Merrill. No points yet. Pass to Harden. Puts up a 3. Barnes with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
A minute 58 left in the first quarter here. On the wing, Grady Dick. Checked by Mitchell. Back to Barnes. A shot from the mid-range. No good, off the front rim. Cavaliers trail by 7. Pass to Tyson. Now here's Merrill. There's the 3. Walter pulls it in. 1:21 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Ingram. Outside Barnes. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night. From deep, Mitchell. Merrill outside. Mobley on a screen. The 3. The shot by Merrill, no good. Toronto leading by 7. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And he makes it. Barnes has got his 3rd bucket of the night. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Oh, the defense pays so much attention to Mitchell. He almost always has a passing lane.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 5. Fires for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Inside, Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Ingram with a deep 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for Toronto. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
So for Toronto right now, we've got Grady Dick, and it's Walter in at the 2 spot. Here's Tyson. Nails it from 3. Tyson's got 5 now.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Down low. Here's Murray Boyles, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Pass to Tyson. Allen a screen. Over Dick. Out to Schroeder. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Cavaliers second.
Well, it speaks to how active and energetic they were when operating behind the arc. Great three-point shooting team last year.
Wade, he's checked in for Ellis. The Raptors also with a sub. Temple's checked in. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Pass to Dick. And the Raptors miss again.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Now Allen. This one for three. And the Cavaliers, another three.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
There was so much excitement around the Cavs team last season, Richard. It ended up in disappointment.
Yeah, they cruised through the first round of the playoffs, but sometimes it's better to be challenged in the first round. It sets you up as you move forward.
Here's Wade, and Cleveland another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's three in a row.
Pass to Murray Boyles. And here's Dick. Here's Temple, covered by Schroeder. Launches it. And it's Temple missing.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Now here's Schroeder, guarded closely. That one drops for him. And now it's a 4-point Cleveland lead.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
To the middle. Here's Mamukelashvili. A shot to stop the run. And the layup is up and in.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Here's Tyson. He's got 5. It's deflected. Pass to Walter. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Walters has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Allen a screen. Here's Wade. Launches a three. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Dick. He's scoreless. Here's Temple. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Throws it up high. Allen can't get it to go.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Good on the shot. Temple's gotten his first basket of the night.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Harden's checked in. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Pirtle's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Brandon Ingram comes in for Dick. Barrett's checked in for Walter. Shed comes in for Temple. Cleveland has gone 4 of 4 from three-point land in the second quarter. Allen outside. Pass to Harden. 4-3. Cleveland again missing. Toronto has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Ingram, the pass to Pirtle. And in recent years, we've seen the value of 3-and-D wings skyrocket, Richard.
And that trend came right about the end of my career. So I never got to cash in on one of those big 3-and-Ds, but I did win a championship playing that role. So, you know, there's that.
And he makes the first.
Known as a fantastic rim protector, Jakob has also made great strides offensively.
And so Pirtle nails both of them.
Obviously, Pearl has been well coached in his career, but absorbing the wisdom, that's something you got to do yourself, and it's paying off for him right now.
Here's Tyson. He's got 5. They set a pick. Pass to Wade from the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Barrett passes to Ingram. Here's Murray Boyles. Toronto passing it around. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. And again, Toronto, no good.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Here's Tyson, covered by Ingram. Drives to the hoop. And stolen by Barrett. It's rebounded by Wade. Wade's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside for Harden. Takes a 3. A different look for Cleveland. Ellis is checked in for Tyson, and Mitchell subbed in for Schroeder. The Raptors with a lead. Outside Barrett. Lets it go from 14. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Harden, the pass to Wade. Back to Harden. The 3 from Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell or else he will punish you right off the catch.
Now here's Barrett. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Cleveland. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 1. And since arriving in Toronto, his hometown, R.J. Barrett has seen his game take a step forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. And in particular, his playmaking has gone to another level. If he could ever get his shot right, then he really will be off and running. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Bryant, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Scotty Barnes.
And I'm sure he's not pleased with these stats. His rebounding has taken a bit of a tumble over the last couple of months. He's really got to get his energy back up on the glass and start fighting for boards again.
First free throw is good. Good on both.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Outside Mitchell. The three is up. Rebounded by Murray Boyles.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Murray Boyles. Here's Shed. He's guarded by Ellis. Now here's Harden. And here's Mitchell. From downtown, Toronto grabs the miss. Ingram's got his fourth rebound in this one.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. The Cavaliers second.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Outside Mitchell. Harden finds Mitchell. Over Ingram. Mitchell, good. Mitchell's got his third basket on the night right there.
Since the moment Donovan stepped into this league, he's been getting buckets.
Pass to Shed. Outside Barrett. Here's Pirtle. Back to Barrett. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Wade's got 5 rebounds tonight. Kicks it out to Bryant. Here's Wade. He's guarded by Barnes. Wade misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Barnes passes to Pirtle. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
We have seen Jakob's role on offense grow over the years. He's a high percentage shooter from inside.
Mitchell against Ingram. Grown man point from Donovan Mitchell.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Outside Ingram. Back to Barrett. Pass to Shed. Let's go with a 3. Pure from three-point range. Shed's got 6.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Bryant a screen on Ingram. From deep, Mitchell. From outside, Mitchell is good.
And after the 3 on the other end, Mitchell with one of his own. This man is so competitive.
Barnes finds Barrett. To the inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he drops the first. Allen, he's checked in for the Cavs. Evan Mobley comes in for Ellis. That one's no good. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. Trailing by 2. The game now all tied up. 14 points for him.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Outside Ingram. Takes the 3. Good to see it fall for him. Now 3 for 9.
Well, that's why Ingram has been an all-star. He gives your team spacing, and he doesn't need the rock to score.
Allen a screen. Outside Harden. Allen outside. Here's Wade. The three-pointer off the mark. Raptors lead by 3. 52 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Oh, stolen by Harden. Beyond the arc. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Come on, that lefty stroke of James Harden, just so pretty.
Deflects the pass. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Pass to Wade, to the middle. And it's Allen who slams it home. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Barrett passes to Pirtle. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 9 points for Jakob Pirtle.
Getting comfortable in the second quarter. His efficiency is finally on the rise.
Here's Harden. Outside for Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Here's Wade. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hello and good evening. We are seeing Donovan Mitchell putting in work, such a consistent offensive force. Well, he's been doing some unbelievable things, and at the same time, making it look easy.
Reminds me of you, Ernie. That's what the great ones do.
Well, because of all the preparation that Ernie and these guys put in, people don't get to see that preparation. It's hard work to make it look easy.
Yeah, especially when Ernie's the one carrying the team.
Don't I know it? Now let's talk about our featured game. Guys, Donovan Mitchell was the star of that first half.
He came in on a mission. He's destroying people, even when they run 2 at him.
They could have run 5 at him, Shaq, and he'd still be knocking it down.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And Cleveland's shooting a solid 47%. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. James Harden out there with Mitchell. And it's Wade in at the 3. And that's the group for Kenny Atkinson as we begin the second half. The 3 from Mitchell. Ooh, good work defensively by Ingram. And for the Raptors, they're shooting at 49% so far in the game. And that one's good. Ingram's got 10 points in the game.
A long wing. Ingram has the ability to score down low, not just knocking down perimeter shots.
Harden from outside, and the three-pointer goes. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Outside Barnes, the 3, and James Harden pulls it down. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Back to you, Brian.
All about that connection. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Pirtle. 9 points in the game. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Allen a screen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? And so here is Toronto. And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
Here's Wade. He's got 9. Pass to Mobley. Now Allen. Now here's Mobley. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here is Barrett. Down low. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
Mobley outside. From deep, Mitchell. Mitchell! Cash from the corner.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Shed. Toronto passing it around. Now here's Pirtle. 9 points in the game. Here's Wade. And here's Mobley. He's guarded by Barnes. Left side, Harden. Outside Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Shed.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Pass to Ingram. The shot. And there's Barrett on the assist by Ingram. And that's 10 points for R.J. Barrett.
You gotta like the quick decision making from Barrett. Not even hesitating at all off the catch.
Here's Mobley. From deep, Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Here's Shed. He has 6. And they take the lead. Ingram's got 13.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far, playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks.
Allen a screen. Harden from outside. Toronto grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Now here's Barrett, tightly guarded. Yep, count it. 12 points for him.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Outside Harden. Cleveland again missing. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. 3-point lead. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Possessing considerable speed and athleticism, it's clear Barrett relishes attracting contact on the drive.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Richard, last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Evan Mobley. He's quickly becoming a two-way terror.
Yeah, the Cavs have unlocked him offensively, putting the ball in his hands and encouraging him to let it fly from long distance.
Here's Shed. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Ingram on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Clock at 6. Mitchell against Ingram. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is a huge night for Mitchell, and all he really does is score.
Outside Ingram. From the wing. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 9 rebounds now. Mitchell up top, covered by Ingram. Mitchell, the pass to Harden. Back to Mitchell for 3. Is rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. The Raptors 4th.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor, always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
Merrill, he's checked in for Wade. And Toronto also making a switch. Walters checked in. Toronto trailing. Outside Barrett. Pass to Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Mobley. Barnes passes to Pirtle. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Shed. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Mitchell, the pass to Harden. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Merrill. 3-pointer. Connects from downtown. Merrill's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Raptors trail by 4. Outside Barrett. Toronto passing it around. Walter from outside. And the Raptors miss again. The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Yeah, erasing the shot. Barnes saw it coming and gets there to knock it away.
Here's Shed. He's got 6. Here's Pirtle. Misses off the left iron. It's Merrill on the wing. Pass to Harden. From behind the arc. Mobley.
They almost lose out on that possession, but Mobley gets there just in the nick of time to finish it off.
Here's Walter. Now here's Barrett to win the drought. He buries it from 3. Barrett's got 7 points for the quarter.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Back to Harden. Outside for Mitchell. Merrill outside. No good from outside. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
What an agile attack by Barnes. I mean, he really outworked the defense.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Merrill. Back to Mitchell. Fires the 3. They get it again. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
It's Barrett on the wing. Over Mitchell. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
One shot.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Tyson, he's checked in for the Cavs. Schroeder comes in for Harden. That one drops. He ties it up. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Allen with a screen on Barnes. And there's the lob. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Murray Boyles. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And this is the kind of vision that sets Barnes apart. Just a fantastic facilitator for his position.
Here's Mitchell. And a nice finish on the layup. Mitchell's got 21.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Count it.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Mitchell. Merrill outside. And stolen by Dick. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Good on the bucket. Now it's a 4-point Raptor lead. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Merrill, that's good.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Toronto's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half.
Come get it, come get it.
Pass to Dick. Pulls it in from the elbow. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Weaving his way around. Mitchell, tough to guard anywhere on the floor with his skill.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. he knocks down the first one.
And the preparation from Mitchell has made him dangerous in every facet of the game.
And he makes both free throws.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Outside Barrett. Lets it go from deep. And that's not going to go. R.J. Barrett, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Toronto. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So for Toronto right now, Walter out there with Dick. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Murray Boyles in at the 5. Now here's Dick. Pass to Mamukelashvili. 4 on the clock. And here's Ingram. Fires from deep. Counted from distance. And the Raptors lead by 4.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
And there's a pick. Harden from outside. Rebounded by Ingram.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. No good with the triple. Well, the Cavaliers shooting at 45% of the game so far. Harden, the pass to Bryant. Here's Tyson. To the paint. Tipped. And they're on the run. And here's Ingram outside. Hits a three-pointer. And now a 7-point Toronto lead.
Ooh, that's his third 3 of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
Harden from outside. He can't hit that time.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Merrill, guarded by Dick, and he gets the bucket.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Inside, here's Murray Boyles, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Bryant outside. Pass to Tyson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram. First one falls. Some changes for Toronto. Pirtle comes in for Mamukelashvili. And it's Lawson in for Dick. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Toronto leading by 6. To the right side. Here's Walter. Pass to Lawson. Toronto passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. Right side Ingram. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Merrill with it. Here's Wade. There's a screen. Harden from outside. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Here's Murray Boyles.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
They've had problems at the free throw line, especially since halftime. They're lucky it hasn't cost them.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Mobley's checked in. Battle's checked in for Toronto. And he sinks the second. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Tyson. Now here's Mobley, covered by Pirtle. Mobley down low. He's working on Pirtle. Pirtle with the block.
Just fantastic defense by Pirtle. You see the length and the timing.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Wade. Pass to Merrill. Here's the pick. There's the triple. Toronto grabs the miss. Murray Boyles has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, the athleticism of Ingram. Exceptional at skying up for slams. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Tyson. Pass to Wade. It's stolen by Pirtle. Ingram with the ball. Harden picks him up. Outside Ingram. Five to shoot. Here's Murray Boyles. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Merrill outside. From deep. Rebound Toronto. Murray Boyles has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ingram against Harden. Pass to Murray Boyles. Here's Battle. Right side Ingram. Shoots over Harden, and that one's good. Ingram's got 15 points here in the second half.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Ellis comes in for Tyson. And Mitchell subbed in for Merrill. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Mitchell. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Jakob Pirtle. When we talk about Donovan Mitchell, Richard, How impressed are you with his leadership?
He's been great. Every season, Mitchell has accepted more and more responsibility. He knows he's looked at as a leader, and his drive to win really motivates those around him.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
We've seen Donovan Mitchell go off. He's gone for 70-plus in a game. That is special.
Both free throws good for Mitchell.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Outside Ingram. And here's Pirtle. Pass to Shed. And here's Ingram. The three. Fires in the triple. Ingram's got 13 points in this quarter.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Wow. Get up, Jared Allen.
Here's Shed. Barnes finds Ingram. Here he goes. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. Ellis outside. Fires the three. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Barnes. Pass to Shed. Now Barrett. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Ellis. In transition, here comes Cleveland. Here's Harden. The rebound by Shed.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Now Harden. The 3 ball. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. To the paint. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Outstanding initiative from Barnes. You know, he's solid at knowing when to go after alley-oops.
Mitchell, the pass to Harden. Cleveland working the ball around now. Allen outside. Pass to Harden. 6 to shoot. Off target with the 3.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Now Ingram. The 3. Barrett. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
You love when Barrett starts to feel it from downtown.
Here's Mobley. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Raptors lead by 10. Barrett outside. Now Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yes, it's good.
Anytime Ingram gets a look that close in, it's a great trip down the floor.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Now here's Harden. Defense right on him. Here's Allen. It's stolen by Pirtle. The triple drops.
Hey, he can make that shot and have to respect him defensively.
Cavaliers trail by 15. We've got 1:55 left in the game. Now Mitchell. Let's loose for three. That misses.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Pirtle outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. The Cavaliers shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Ingram against Mitchell. Outside Mobley. For three. Barnes with a rebound. Toronto leading by 15.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Raptors.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
They have proven to simply be the better team of the two, winning all 4 games in this season series.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Brandon Ingram.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Bryant, he's checked in for Allen. Ellis comes in for Wade. Merrill, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Harden. Now here's Merrill. He's closely guarded. And that basket is good. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Dick. He launches. It's off. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
Oh, can't hit the jumper. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And now we have Ali LaFleur.